Hi, beautiful souls. Today I'm sharing a little more light on truth, knowing the truth for yourself, being able to discern and decipher what is true and what is not. In order to be able to discern truth, you must first of all clear out the clutter and the distortions that you have been holding within your field. Those that focus on external forces, looking outside of themselves to learn truth, will never know the truth for sure. Because if you are looking for others to tell you what is true and what is not, then you are not actually using your own inner guidance system, which is your way of navigating truth whilst you're here. What's truth for one person may not be truth for another, but there is a universal truth too. So sometimes people with nefarious natures may be saying one thing, putting out another, and doing it deliberately to scramble people's minds, make people unsure of themselves, make people unsure of what is real and what is not. And when this happens, humans are very easy to control. And people do not want humans to be free and liberated. Because if humans are free and liberated, then the nefarious ones that have been controlling them for years and 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 years will lose their grip. And that is what's happening. That's why there's so much chaos and confusion right now. But everybody has a responsibility to themselves as a divine creator to actually step into their power and actually be able to discern the truth themselves, come back to purity and clarity, cleanse out all of the stuff that they've been holding on to, which is not real, which is not supporting their journey, which is not helping them to flourish. Let go of all of those beings that are holding you back from your essence, keeping you small, projecting onto you what they think you are, not knowing really the truth of who you are. Families are very good at doing this. They can keep people very small and limited. Oh yes, you're like this or you're like that, when actually they're just recalling the child that was nervous or depressed or whatever else. So let go of all of the limitations. Let go of all of the chaos and the confusion and the distortion. Don't pay attention to all of that. Instead, find that still space within and learn to rest there and to speak to your inner guidance system and to listen to the calm voice from within that guides you with clarity and purity. The inner voice within you doesn't want anything from you, doesn't seek to control. It's just peaceful. It's pure love. And in this shifting consciousness, evolving consciousness, Christed, unified, crystalline consciousness that we are each becoming on the path, it does require us to play our part. Obviously, the more people that ascend or raise their consciousness and their light levels to a certain level, it helps others to be able to raise their light level. But if everyone plays their part, if everybody takes responsibility for how they're showing up and how their light is affecting the collective and how their light is affecting them, like, wouldn't it be wonderful if everybody was to go, you know what? Today, there's nothing more important than me raising my light for the greater good of myself, this planet, for all beings here on this planet, all earthly inhabitants, and all inhabitants within the omniverse. Because love is the truth, and love is the way. I say this fairly regularly. You do get a choice of how you get to live your life. And it's not up to you to control others or to tell people how to live their lives. Anybody coming to watch these videos, it's your choice. You don't have to agree with me. If you don't agree with me, that's fine. It's not a problem. This channel is dedicated to those that are wanting and wishing and looking to ascend, to hold more light, to improve their well-being, and to unify, to remember the cosmic love that we each are, and to walk that path, unifying, coming together rather than separating. Now, that is the path that interests me, is love, is light, is about truth, honesty, integrity, wisdom, compassion, kindness. We get to choose how we live every single moment of each day. And we must choose to deliberately align with clarity, purity, if we want to be able to discern truth. If we want to seek truth within, we have to be pure and clear about what that means and living in integrity. You can't be in truth if you're not in integrity, or if you're not purifying and clearing out the junk that you've accumulated. That junk might be trauma that you're still holding on to and that you're not working through. Inner work is vital. Everyone must do their own inner work. Nobody can do it for you. You have to do it for yourself. Everybody has issues that they may have picked up at some point, and everybody has the ability to work through those things. Now, there are rules in certain different dimensions, and then through the dimensions, things change. And there are no rules as we're starting to ascend because they just all collapse. They collapse. So you might have learned one thing as you were evolving, and then you get to a certain layer, and then that's all collapsed and dissipates and disappears. And then you're suddenly learning a whole new way of being, because rules don't exist. And that's not saying that things can be awful, because they're not. They don't have to be awful. Not as you're moving up through the dimensions to greater love and unification. It's only when you are dwelling in a 3D, 4D consciousness that you're going to be finding that there is going to be situations that you may perceive as not being nice. This is why we want to ascend. We want to elevate. We want to illuminate. And we want to keep moving with joy and grace and ease, expanding with love, purity, grace, clarity, conscious awareness, and integrity, being integrity to truth, making sure that everything that you say and do is in alignment with integrity and truth. Asking yourself that. Asking yourself that. And if you realize there are moments where you're not in integrity and truth, addressing those issues. I send you lots of love, joy, peace, and well-being. My name is Zaza. I come to you from the field. Like, subscribe, and share if you wish to do so. Thank you.